Alright, let's go. Hello. Oh, greetings, madam. From your bearing, I gather you are an adventurer. If so, there's a matter I would discuss with you. But where are my manners? I am Usagi Bugil, a member of the delegation hailing from Hingashi, a nation in the Far East. Each year we travel across the seas to share a tradition of Heavensturn with the peoples of Yosa. In this realm, it is held that the gods raise up one amongst their number each year to serve as a herald of good fortune. In the Far East, however, it is not a god, but one of the 12 noble beasts that is chosen. In previous Heavensturn celebrations, we gifted participants Kabuto fashion after the presiding beast, but this year we have an even greater reward, an entire set of armor. Lest you wonder, I am wearing the prize we offer. Magnificent, is it not? Surely you wish to claim a set for yourself? Okay, sure. I can with the Unji standing near the Tempest Gate. He's a member of our delegation and would be honored to present you with the armor. Speak of the Far Eastern and Fuji. Over here. Oh, there he is. Before I make any request of you, may I ask if you are at all familiar with the word omikuji? Matter of fact, I am. Truly, to know omikuji, you must be familiar with the culture of the Far East. Indeed, that being so, I will keep my explanation of it brief. A form of fortune telling, omikuji may be translated as sacred lots in your tongue. One receive a lot at random to fit a message from the divine upon a piece of parchment. The message contains principles that describe what will bring one fortune or misfortune. By taking these principles to heart, one will be visited with happiness. Omikuji are an indispensable part of Heavensturn celebration in the Far East, and I'm honored from the opportunity to share this tradition with the people of Yosa. Alas, perhaps due to a lack of familiarity, but a few souls have stopped to have their fortune told thus far. And this brings me to my request. If you are willing, I ask that you spread the word of this auspicious opportunity to the townsfolk. You have my thanks. As a local, I trust you know where to look for potential participants. I look forward to receiving those souls you send my way. I know the Far Easterners were back at Heavensturn, but they're doing fortune-telling as well this time, you see. These fortunes, they say anything about relationships, you know, between a bad one. Yeah, maybe. Just curious is all. Don't get any strange ideas. Over here, okay. I've seen my fair share of the Heavensturn celebrations, but I can't say you heard this Omikuji business before. It does sound interesting though. When me shift's ends, I'll head over with some comrades. I'll make a nice diversion, and I'll make the opportunity to welcome the Far Eastern delegation on behalf of the Maelstrom. Fire-Eastern fortune-telling, you say, at which some of our patrons would be keen. Fortune favors the bold, after all, and most here don't want for audacity, sense be damned. I'll nudge a few customers your way while taking orders. It's the least I can do in return for the extra business we get thanks to Heavensturn. Traditional test of luck for the new year? Consider me intrigued. As proud chaperones of the Moonfair Fire, we have a responsibility to learn what we can from our other festivals. The idea of entrusting one's fortune to chance is a bit superstitious for my liking, but I'm certainly curious. We'll be sure to let our colleagues in the Adventurers Guild know about it. You have finished pressing the word of Omikuji. My heartfelt thanks. I dare say we can expect some participant to appear soon. Please stay and observe the proceedings. Welcome, one and all. It is a pleasure to introduce you to a time-honored fortune-telling tradition of the Far East, Omikuji. The process is simple. Begin by shaking yonder box until it dissipates a stick. There will be a number on the stick, which indicates which of the drawers you are to open. Take a piece of paper from the drawer. Upon it, your fortune is written. Once you have read your fortune, you may tie a parchment to the rack yonder. By the way of doing so, a good fortune will become better still, whilst misfortune will be cleansed. Alternatively, you may also keep the parchment with you to guide you throughout the year. So who wishes to learn their fortune first? Mine says great fortune, the luckiest you can get. There isn't a single negative thing written on it. I can throw myself wholeheartedly into adventuring this year. Damn it, mine says grave misfortune. I'm doomed, I tell you. The one you're waiting for is on their way. The love of your life will appear. This is all too sudden. This is a fine feeling to have others experience and enjoy your culture. Now, what of you, my friend? Would you care to learn your own fortune? As thanks for your help, the first lot will be free of charge. Yes, please. And go on, give the box a good shake. Thou shalt experience limited fortune. Keep these words of guidance. Behold once more the first city doubtless see. The good fortune awaits. Not to stay in touch. Very complicated. Interesting. Huh, interesting. This is my fortune. Interesting. I'll take a screenshot of that. Happy New Year. I didn't get anything from this though. Oh, there's more? There's more quests to do, right? Alright, there's another quest. Forgive me, my friend, but might I ask you another for a moment of your time? In no small part to they are your assistants. Many are enjoying their first experience with Mikuji. For some, however, it appears to be a source of stress. These two adventures, for example, drew opposite results. Great Fortune says, can you believe it? That means I have not to fear. Alright, this is my chance to make it as big as an adventure. Cinderella's, what a dreadful Heavensturn this turned out to be. Grave misfortune. What did I do to deserve such rotten luck? Do not be so disheartened, my friend. Dear Mikuji may foretell fortune and misfortune. You also provide us with guidance in our daily lives. Great blessing can become a curse should one view it as a license to act rashly. Similarly, a great curse can become a blessing should one heed its warning. What you make of your lot depends on you. So you say, but just look at Hilda, at how happy she is. Why can't I be like that? My words failed to reach him. Alas, can you try to rally his spirit? Yeah, we'll rally his spirit. Come on. Thank you for trying to cheer me up. I appreciate it, truly, but you do not understand the burden I bear. The burden of grateful for misfortune that weighs heavily on my soul. This is really more serious than I thought. Please, can you think of any other ways to lift him out of his malaise? Fate is a cruel mistress. You're right, I mustn't give up the fight, and yet... Do you feel better, my friend? I see, if I may. What did the Mikuji say in its entirety? As I mentioned, they do not only foretell one's fate, but also provide guidance in one's daily life. I must confess I didn't see anything beyond the words grave misfortune, so I was shocked, I was. I ought to have proper read, I suppose. Let's see here. Adventure, thou must think of others before thyself. Well, that isn't so bad. And next, prosperity. Prepare to lose thy treasured armor. I knew I shouldn't have read the blessing thing. This set of armor is my pride and joy. Work myself to the bone, earning the guild to pay for it. Now I'm going to lose it all? Come now, let us read the Mikuji to the end. As the navigator maintaineth her set, so too must thou tend to thy friendships. Let not camaraderies weave fall into disrepair. Sage advice, would you not agree? What matters is how you choose to act. Yes, you're right. My thanks to the two of you for helping me see the sense. Help, I need help. Mochi Daiken, come down, tell us what ails you. I was preparing for the mochi pounding when a young adventurer, cheerful and fearless, emerged from the city. At first I didn't pay her much mind, but then, to my horror, she ran afoul of a group of enormous fiends. The monstrosities overwhelmed her in mere moments, and I rushed here as quickly as I could for help. A cheerful, fearless young adventurer, come praised. Good to be hailed down, Alana. What? But how can this be? It was supposed to have great fortune. Oh, but this isn't the time for such question. I must go to her aid. What a phone, wait. This is a troubling situation. You strike me as an adventurer of considerable prowess. Will you not go after Vodafone and lend your aid if necessary? Artanks, please follow me. Looks like I'm gonna have to go save them. Oh wait, it's over there. Oh wait, can't I just... Yeah, I can just go over there, right? Yeah. Where's the gate? Down here, right? Oh, there they are. Follow me here, did you? We both took a bit of aiding, so I'm pleased to say that we're still breeding. I finished the guild's request on issue, but then I got greedy. If Vodafone hadn't arrived when he did, who knows what might have happened. I'm really due to what any friend would, he'd tell Alana. I'm just glad I made it in time. I shouldn't have put you through that. And look what's become of you. Your armor. I'm sorry, Vodafone. It's broken because of me. Oh, don't mention it. It's a small price to pay for protecting a dear friend. And what I'd willingly pay again and again. Hey, but if this didn't play out exactly as the Mikuji had foretold. Well, let's return to the city. For one, I need to pay the armorers a visit. We'll look for you afterwards. What a relief that neither of them came to lasting harm. Let us head back ourselves. Yamikuji will doubtless be eager to hear the tidings. Welcome back, my friend. I understand everyone is safe, but what happened out there? My friends, I cannot well express how relieved I am for your preservation. It is because I failed to explain to Mikuji in sufficient detail that you met with danger. I can't apologize enough. Please do not blame yourself. I'm the one who overestimated my own abilities. Having a great fortune doesn't mean that one can act without due care. I realize this now. And I would have realized it sooner had I properly read Mikuji beforehand. Adventure. The way shall open to those who know their limits, it says. There's more. Relationships thou shalt be blessed with stalwart comrades, and I truly am. That reminds me, what became of your armor? You wish to have it repaired, I believe. Unfortunately, it was far too gone. The armor told me it would make more sense to have a new one crafted. Not that I have that sort of coin either. In that case, I believe we can be of service. We offer a set of your armor, in your tongue, as a reward to those who have helped to make this Heavensturn celebration better. You have more than earned it. Surely this sounds too good to be true. Ah, but it is true, my friend, and no more than you deserve. Come now, don't be shy. Take your prize and try it on. Oh, you look pretty cool. It's magnificent. Just magnificent. To think my own Kuji said grave misfortune. Take this as a lesson that, no matter your fortune, you still hold the power to shape your fate. And I believe that yours suits you well, if I may add. As you will recall, your fortune cautioned you to put the needs of others before yourself. And so you did, by risking your life to save your comrade. That selfless act may well have reversed your grave misfortune. I see. Actually, I don't actually really understand the workings of Mikuji, but I do know that I'll always have Buddhafon's back, just as he always has mine. And now that he has a new set of armor, perhaps we can take the road together. I can't thank you enough for helping my many unexpected troubles that occurred this day. I would be honored if you accept a set of your own. Furthermore, should you wish to draw Mikuji, you need only say the word. Indeed, I hope to see you many more times before the festivities end. So we got a new set, huh? Complete. Alright. Patios. As always, your timing is most fortuitous. I wish to share with you news concerning Zero. You'll recall that in exchange for Aether, she agreed to aid us in the search for my sister. At Yashtola's suggestion, I began providing said Aether in the form of food. Zero has found an arrangement to be agreeable, and has been eating steadily. In large part due to that, she claims to have already made full recovery. If you and the others are ready as well, I would have set forth for the void once more. Excellent. I shall inform Y'Shtol and Estinian, and then go to collect my other vessel from the alchemist. In the meantime, when I ask you to fetch Zero. She was absent when I visited her chambers earlier, but I suspect you will find her in the corridor connecting Yuju and Kama. It seems she's grown partial to the view of the city it affords. Once we have attended to our respective tasks, let us gather here.
Everyone is so carefree. Unafraid and unconcerned in spite of their weakness, and how easily their lives could be torn apart in an instant. Such luxury is a loss to us. We have no hopes or dreams, and even the release of death. Only hunger. Others are a means to an end, at times a literal one. We forge covenants with men and come here to feed, or to die. I thought it would be no different when I was summoned by Xenos. Lives were tools to him, to be used and discarded at whim. In that respect, he was a void-sent at heart. But towards you, and you alone, he behaved differently. And I cannot fathom why. What was it that drove him? What made him choose such an end? But enough about that man. He is dead and we are all better for it. Why are you here? Was there something you needed? So you're heading back now. Then as per our bargain, I will go as well.
Alright, go back to speak with Ashran. Okay.
Everyone is here? Good. Let us set forth for the void once more.
What is it? He's calling.
What is the meaning of this?
Unless I'm mistaken, that was intended for one of your kin. Who?
It was for the briefest of moments, but I felt her. Ashdire.
I thought she was in the void.
As did I. Yet the presence was unmistakable. Thus did I call out, only for it to fade and vanish.
Perhaps she crossed over to the source, then immediately turned back.
I do not know. Could she have found a way home?
The how of it aside, if she was indeed in the source, there may be clues where she came through that could lead us back to her. Where exactly was it that you felt her presence?
Far to the north. That was all I could discern.
The north, you say? Beyond the bounty? Garlemald?
As good a place to start as any. My apologies, Zero, but your return to the Void will have to wait.
I told you before that I have no reason to go back there. Do as you will.
All right. I presume you wish to stay here in Radzatan until we return?
You've kept me amply fed. I wouldn't be averse to helping you on your search.
If Ashdire was indeed here, other Voidsent may have made the journey as well. Very well. We would welcome your company.
If it's decided, then I'll contact our associates in Garlemald. It's me. Still talking everyone's ears off, I trust? Understood. We'll see you there. We're to rendezvous at Tertium. We'll need to teleport to make it there in time. Can you?
Aye. I know it well from my time as an avatar.
Then it seems we're all set.
If there is nothing else, let us see to our final preparations.
God's Revel lands Tremble. Pressuring Nicole as prisoners. Yet if she wasn't a source, it could be that she managed to escape from the void, if only for a fleeting moment. But as a mere conjecture, if you want the truth, then we must go and find it. Come, let's make for Tertium. Our friends are waiting.
Any moment now.
My friends, 'tis good to see you again.
And you. I was worried that the cold wouldn't agree with you, but you're both looking quite well.
You get used to it. It helps that there's no shortage of fuel and heaters like before.
Glad to hear it. Have you been working in Garlemald all this time?
We have. Though the worst is behind them, the people still have a long road ahead. With the nation in ruins and the leadership void yet to be filled, there remains a lack of direction, a pervasive sense of aimlessness and worry.
Still, everyone wants to make things better. And we're here to help. A lot of Garleans wanted nothing to do with us, but they're starting to come round. Slowly, but surely.
You're doing quite the job.
You're too kind. But it's thanks to the cooperation of like-minded souls that we've been able to make any progress. The allied nations continue to send supplies, which allow us to meet basic needs such as food and shelter. Meanwhile, Euless and a number of soldiers have begun a restoration initiative, with more and more volunteers joining by the day.
Like Alphino said, they've got a long road ahead of them. But we'll get there together, one step at a time. But enough about events here. What brings you to us? And with new company, besides.
This may take rather a long time to explain, but bear with me.
The 13th? After traveling to the edge of existence, I thought you'd keep your escapades closer to home for a while. But I suppose there's no stopping you. Not that I'm one to talk, of course.
The heart of an adventurer cannot be denied.
You could have at least invited me, too. Surely there was room enough for me and Grahar in the Undersea Vault.
I thought you were busy.
I know. I only meant to tease. Mostly. But on a more serious note, are we sure it's wise to keep Xenos' former avatar around? I understand how you came to work together, but nevertheless...
You're right to be cautious. I'm a void sent, after all. But do not conflate me with Xenos. To recall my time in his service, it angers me.
Is that so? I think we'll get along just fine, you and I.
Now that we are all caught up, to the matter at hand. As we were about to resume our search in the void, I felt the presence of my sister Ajdaya in the source. Somewhere in the far north, perhaps even here in Garlemald. If you have seen or heard anything out of the ordinary, I must know.
As a matter of fact, we may have. In recent days, we have had to contend with a surprising number of voidsent. And not the lesser kind that occasionally manifest, but ones possessed of considerable power.
You think they might have been summoned? By whom?
We're not sure. But as Euless reminded us, practitioners of a certain traditional Garlean art rely upon void-sent servants. While there are no known Reapers left in Garlemald, we can't rule out the possibility that some are working in secret.
To summon not one, but several powerful voidsent is no small feat. But if Ashdaya was indeed called from the void...
Then it is likely the same party is responsible. Alternatively, the etheric confluence at the Tower of Babel may have triggered an expansion of natural fissures one could use to cross over. But I think that improbable, if not impossible.
Then we must assume these events have indeed been orchestrated.
Well, summoned or no, we've been trying to track them to their origin. It's the mountains to the east, we think.
Can you guide us there?
I would, but the terrain is too difficult to traverse on foot. Nor is flying an option due to the winds.
Too much ground to cover in any case. Is there no way to narrow it down?
There is one place we thought to look first. An isolated village rumored to have once been home to a Reaper order.
That would indeed make an excellent start. Though the question of how to get there remains.
Euless may be of assistance. Let us return to Camp Broken Glass and consult him.
Alright, we're back in Garlemald. Oh, Petius, what a welcome surprise. I see you're traveling with a large crew as usual. Not to suggest that's an inconvenience for us. We'd be happy to share our supplies with you and your allies, should you require any. Apologies if we interrupt, Liz, but there's a matter we wish to discuss. We just finished our routine briefing, so you come at a good time. Is this about the voidsent? It is. From what we can discern, they're coming from the mountains to the east. Practitioners of the Reaper's arts once lived in that area, did they not? Yes, they had a village in there, the Lapis Manalis Caverns. The Scythe wielders forged pacts with voidsent and took the battle with the beings at their side. For a time, they played an invaluable role in our military, but the advent of Magitech saw them fall out of favor. When some were unmasked as insurrectionists, the order was outlawed. The village is believed to be long abandoned. My sister had been taken captive by voidsent. I sense her presence in this land, and have come in search for her. If voidsents have been sighted here, then I believe there is a connection. We should like to investigate these caverns you mentioned, but Alphanol tells us they are not easily reached. I'm afraid so. Deep snow and tumultuous winds rule out walking and flying. If you want to get anywhere, you're going to need Magitech snowcraft. Alas, the last remaining functional one we had has broken down. It should still be over in Cerulean Ingens, where it was abandoned. Is there anyone who can fix it? Perhaps the former engineers at Tapper's Den. Their duty include transporting cerulean tanks to Platform J using snowcraft. I expect they have to maintain a few over the years. That's worth looking into, I'd say. In the course of delivering provisions, I've come to know the people there quite well. If they can help us, I'm sure they will. May I ask you to come near? Given the presence of Voidsend, it's best that we avoid traveling alone. In the meantime, will you not tell me more about the mountain? I would like to learn as much as I can before commencing our search in the earnest. Come with me, I'll introduce you to someone who's well versed in the local geography. And that was it. I wish to speak with you. In that case, why don't you come with us to Tapper's Den and we can chat on the way? Okay, let's just drive over there. Oh, there it is.
What was it you wished to talk about?
Why do you help these people? What is it that you stand to gain?
I'm sorry?
You don't act on behalf of a higher power, nor are you bound by a contract. In spite of this, you help them. Why?
And there I thought it was something serious. I help them because I want to. Because it's the right thing to do.
But what do you stand to gain? You didn't answer the question.
Didn't I? I followed my heart. What I got out of it came after. Was there anything else? If not, let's keep moving.
Right.
I find it funny that Zero is suspicious of Alice.
To act not out of obligation or in pursuit of gain. To simply live. And they survive like this.
We should get back to it, but before we do... Are you alright, Zero? Did I say something that confused or upset you? No, I'm simply trying to understand your perspective. If you wish to continue, I'm ready and able. Well, that's a relief. This isn't the sort of place you want to mull over things. It's not much further to Tapper's Den. I doubt we'll be able to have much trouble finding an engineer. Wait, I know you. You're the one who roughed up the guards. After you left, you contingent fiends came along. Our lives are a lot easier now thanks to them. They understood our plight and offered to help whether we wanted to stay here or return home. For that, we're truly grateful. We're grateful to you too, I'll say. The trip across the lake is hardly pleasant, but you make it all the way the same to bring us provisions. Oh, don't mention it. We're just glad we can help. That said, we were actually hoping to ask a favor of you today. We need a Magitech snowcraft repaired. The one abandoned in Zerolia Ingens. We're told you might be able to come up to the task. Ah, so you want to ride the mammoth. That's what we took to calling the crafts on account of their size. As often as I use them in rigs, I know a thing or two about their maintenance. I'll see if I can get your mammoth roaring again. It's the least I can do to repair your kindness. Wonderful. Please come with us back to Camp Broken Glass and we'll take it from there. So as for you, Adios, let's be on our way. We can just teleport there. There we go. Ah, welcome back. I presume this is the engineer who will help us with the craft. I'll do everything I can to get her up and running again. But I doubt I'll be able to do so quickly, at least on my own. The mammoth is big and so are its parts. Some strong backs should make the work go faster. You have ours. You finished learning about the mountain, I take it? Aye, you have a solid grasp of the area, as well as the site of the snowcraft. My back is perhaps not as strong as some, but I should be able to stand guard for Voidsent and other unruly wildlife. Much obliged, miss. Now let's head over to the mammoth and assess what needs fixing. Day of Matters here in Wellingham, which means we can resume our duties. Would you care to assist us? How about you, Zero? God bless sister as well, as payment for answering my question. It's hardly something that demands payment. We'll be glad for your contribution nonetheless. Often is in need of a helping hand. My thanks for agreeing to help. The Ilsabar contingent brings in shipments of food, medicine, and other necessities by our ship. We've headed over a share of supplies to Terratium, and I would appreciate it if one of you could assist us with the task today. I'll do it. Well, Patios, it looks like you're with me then. Voidsent sightings have been increasing by the day, which is why I had a mind to go and patrol the Elven Rime, shall we? Voidsent was spotted here not long ago. Considering the proximity to Camp Broken Glass, everyone here is enormously concerned. But hopefully not for much longer. You follow this road eastward and we'll have to look to the north. If you should encounter any Voidsent, I won't begrudge you for dispatching them.
All finished, are we? Good. The cold doesn't let up out here, does it? They've the means to keep everyone warm at Camp Broken Glass and Tertium. But the measures are still only temporary. Subsisting on charity. Dreading the day the sympathy of others is exhausted. It's no way to live. They need lasting safety and security. Though things will never be as they once were. If we can restore a modicum of normalcy to their lives, maybe that will be enough for them to move forward. If we're to achieve that, we have to work harder. I have to work harder.
You're doing your best. Anyone can see that.
Oh? Lest you misunderstand, I wasn't fishing for a compliment. As I said, I'm doing this because I want to. Still, I appreciate your support. Well, our work here is done. We should be heading back. I hope Alphino and Zero haven't gotten into any trouble. I cannot imagine how awful it must have been to serve as Xenos' avatar. To not only suffer him, but so much else. She's a fighter, all right. Like you and me.
Thank you, miss. Thank you. This feels strangely familiar.
Excuse me, Alphino. My wife, she's come down with a high fever. Do you think you could take a look at her?
Of course. Give me a moment. Zero, may I leave the rest here to you?
Fine by me.
Thank you again for your help. Zero, was it? I take it you're one of Alphino's comrades?
Comrade? We've entered into a cooperative pact, if that's what you mean.
Pact? No, nothing so formal. What I mean is, you must know each other well. Be on good terms, enjoy each other's company, that sort of thing.
Then no. He's not my comrade. I have none. Nor will I ever, I think.
Oh.
Did I say something odd?
No, not at all. On the contrary, it makes sense. When Alphino and the contingent first arrived, we rejected them out of hand. Whatever they may have claimed, they were the enemy. Savages with their savage ways. To accept their help was to admit defeat. But no matter how poorly we treated them, they didn't turn their backs on us. They stayed and listened. That's just the kind of people they are. Makes sense they'd get along with someone like you who tries to push others away.
Get along? I'm upholding my part of the bargain. There's nothing more to it than that.
If you say so. Ah, I'd nearly forgotten why I came. Are you hungry? We all get rations, and considering the work you're doing, you're as good as one of us.
I am running low on ether. Very well.
Azim step-style dumplings. Buds, they call them. Never had a dumpling? It's like a kind of bread stuffed with a filling. Meat or vegetables usually, that you bake or steam. We have our own recipes in Garlemald too. My mother liked to make them. My brother and sister always fought over the jam-filled ones. Just think of it as bread, all right? I should warn you though, they're spicy. Helps them keep longer, I assume. Too much for the children to handle though.
Interesting.
Interesting good, or interesting...
I don't know much about taste. Not anymore. But I do feel a sensation in my mouth.
Is that a bad thing?
Not necessarily.
That's enough for me. I've heard it said that spices are more akin to fire than flavors. Perhaps that makes them easier to understand.
Oh, Eulus, getting acquainted with Zero, are we?
I suppose I am.
No harm in that. a quaint away.
Ah, everyone is here. Excellent. Thank you all for your hard work. I've just finished up myself. Shall we go and find Estinian?
Alphino! Alize!
Which one do I want? Dark Hid, Vitality, Determination, Tenacity, Vitality, Determination. Let's go with this one. The distressed soldier has ill tidings to share with you. Forgive me the interruption, but I come with great news. A horde of Voidsen are approaching from the mountains to the east. Their numbers are beyond anything we've ever seen. But you're stolen the others. Anyone outside of Tertium is in danger. We must find and bring them all here at once. Can we count on your aid, Zero? I've already settled the depth of my question. I'm not obligated to help. What's more, death in this world is absolute. You asked me to put my life on the line. Without suitable payment, I will do no such thing. That's fair. What do we have to offer that might be enough? You're right, Zero. You're not obligated to help, and I wouldn't presume otherwise. Nevertheless, we are in need. Assuming the buzz I gave you was worth anything, would you at least be willing to stand watch at this encampment? That way more of us will be able to go out and see the people to safety. Very well, unless we come under attack, I'll do more than stand watch. I dare say Tertium will be safe enough with Zero here. Let us go and find your Stoll and the others and assist with the evacuation. Tertium will be fine. Trillis and his people have weathered far worse. We must make haste for the snowcraft, where our friends and the engineer should be. Given our position, they may soon find themselves at the mercy of the Voidsen. If it comes to it, we must be prepared for battle. I'm ready. Don't you worry. How about you? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Report. Lost contact. When? Void sent. I'd bet my life on it. Understood. I'll investigate at once. A unit transporting supplies has gone silent en route to Broken Glass. I will go and search for it. Stay here and keep watch. But be ready to answer my call.
If it was Void sent, you'd be a fool to go alone. They'll find you before you find your men, and then they'll devour you as well.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps I don't stand a chance, but I can't just abandon them.
I can't repay you for the bread if you're dead. I'll go.
What? No! I couldn't possibly ask you to do that.
I'm far better suited to dealing with Void sent. It makes sense. Or do you mean to say you'd rather I stay here because you can't protect this place on your own?
Fine. Just don't do anything stupid. Promise me.
Wait, are we... Okay, so Zero's gonna find the Void Sent?
Damn these demons!
Return to the camp. Now.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Kindred, why do you interfere? Ah, of course. You sold your soul to feed.
I have taken bread, but my soul is forever mine.
Oh shit, we get to play as Zero? Okay. I did not expect that. I'm assuming this is the Reaper class, right? I've never played the Reaper class.
A deal is a deal. I cannot let you pass. Still more.
shit. Oh crap. Oh crap. Run away, run away, run away.
Not good.
Oh, okay. I had to go in there, I think. Wait, was I meant to lose? I was meant to lose, okay.
How big must the gate be for their light to come through? Is this it then? Just like that time. When light still shone upon the world. When the Contra Memoria still raged.
Stand aside if you value your life.
We're only after women and wine. Darkness can take the rest.
You're not taking another step towards that village.
Stupid girl. You were warned.
And now we can get back to our business.
Get up, damn you! Too weak. I need help. Someone, please. The same mistakes, the same ends. Again and again. What should I? What could I have done? What? Who?
We saved you. You're not dying on our watch.
You? What are you doing here?
Y'shtola and Estinian had matters well in hand, so we went where we were needed.
You're not finished yet, Zero. Let's fight together.
All right. I will let it burn. This fire in my breast. Let it burn and rage and guide.
Okay, let her battle. Alright, let's do this. Alright, this is going pretty well so far. Lots of MSQ. The new update is pretty... I'm loving this update so far. I'm loving this update so far. I can't wait till I get to the raids. The raids are gonna be awesome. Oh shit. Move out of the way.
Just warming up!
Can't wait till I get to the parades. I mean, this is just the MSQ. I'll have to finish the MSQ probably next stream. I think. There's still a lot more to go through. Oh yeah, we need to get all of these. Yeah, there we go.
Stay sharp.
Stack.
Everyone all right?
on, shield. Perfect.
I will repay this debt.
Go. What am I supposed to do? Break the crystals, right? I'm supposed to break the crystals, I think. Oh, I have a protector. Okay, I see. There we go. Attack. There we go. Battle complete.
You did well to find me out here.
We have Eulus to thank for that. He was quite worried when he called.
There would have been more casualties if not for you.
No. If it was not for you and the others,
Well, let's not fuss over details. We should return to Tertium. Can you make it that far?
I think so.
Zero, are you alright?
Well enough. No void scent struck here, did they?
No, and there weren't any more casualties thanks to you.
Oh. What are you doing?
You'll have no debts to repay, if that's what you're worried about. If anything, I owe you a week's worth of boots.
Zero's convalescing abroad to train. Julius had already given her something to eat, so I suppose all we can do is wait. I can't but wonder though, what possessed her to go that far and fight all those voids on her own? Not that I know the going rate for such things, but I doubt one buzz would suffice. I think someone has been a bad influence on her. Well, I'm just joking, or am I? In any case, many people owe her their lives. I'll be sure to thank her when she's back on her feet. Alright, well, we'll continue this next time on Final Fantasy XIV. We're gonna stop here, and then we're gonna have to do more main quests. King of the Mountain. See you next time on The King of the Mountain.